The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 11, 11, 11, 11. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Breida, he'll try the right side. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Wait. Hey, alert, alert, alert.
Mike, 48.
X3, 218, chopper.
Check that.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw is Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Snead's got it. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 36 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
You don't want none.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. Space to maneuver at the 40. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. It's caught by Roberts. And a juke this time. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Hey, switch gears.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now the pass brought in by Roberts. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. D. Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there.
Here we go.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
21.
Now it's Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go.
Garoppolo on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On second down, it's Coleman. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 12, 12. 64. Weak.
Check, check.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And that is incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Here we go.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180.
I'm coming after you. No.
This is Breida. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give to Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He's got the first down inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. They'll try to run with Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
Matchbox lights.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. Gets it up around the 22, but no further. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On third down, Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. D Ford able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And he's going to go down again. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Tucker's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Justin Tucker to kick off football.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Now Jackson on first down. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Jackson now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Jackson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matt Judon. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. But that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, an 80-yard touchdown. And the 49ers get a score closer. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for two. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Jackson throwing again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He finds Roberts, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his left. Snead's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Give him 30 yards there. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. It's complete to Snead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, nice move. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now a give coming right is Breida. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Here we go.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run again with Breida. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Big hit.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Garoppolo now. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work.
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
Here we go. 20.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And they're going to get the 1st down here as he's up to the 14. On 1st down, here's Breida. And an alley to run. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. One final try now for Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.